Welcome back to America's #1 sports betting game show. And we got three contestants for us today. We got first on my left, we've got Sam. In the middle here, we have Mike M. And on the far right, we've got Mike D. The first round will be on question 1. And the first question is, who was the head coach of the undefeated 1972 Miami Dolphins? Is it A, Dave Shula? Is it B, Don Shula? Is it C, Mike Ditka? Or is it D, Forrest Gregg? We got Sam B, Mike M B, and Mike D B, and they're all correct. It's Don Shula. Okay. Question 2. Which player was not drafted #1 in their sport? We got Sam D, Mike M D, and Mike D D, and they are all correct. Tom Brady was not the drafted #1 in the NFL. Question 3. Which player has the record for most points in an NBA game? Is it A, Kobe Bryant? Is it B, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar? Is it C, Wilt Chamberlain? Is it D, Michael Jordan? Whiteboards up. All right, we got some discretion here. Hold it up. We've got Sam with C. We've got Mike M with A, and we've got Mike D with A. And Sam is the correct answer. The correct answer was C, Wilt Chamberlain. He had 100 points in, I believe, 1963. Before we start, let's meet our contestants. On my left here, Sam, tell us about yourself, please.
My name's Sam Murray. I'm a senior in college right now from Independence, Kentucky. This will be donating to Mason City Schools.
Okay. Michael?
Yeah, so I'm Mike Murray. I'm 24 years old from Northern Kentucky. I enjoy playing golf, and I plan on donating the money to Cincinnati Public Schools.
All right. And lastly, Mike D.
Yes. Michael Dillingham, 54. Enjoy working out. 24-year veteran at UPS. I plan on donating my earnings to Wynwood City School District.
At the start of round 2, we have Sam with a total of $450. We have Mike M with $300 and Mike D with $350. So we're still in the thick of it for the winner for today. So, all right, at the end of round 2, we have Mike D as our leader at $850. Sam in second with $800 total, and Mike M bringing up the rear with $700. All right. So, round 3, question 1. Who was the first anchor of ESPN's flagship program, SportsCenter? Was it A, Chris Berman? Was it B, George Grand? Was it C, Keith Olbermann? Was it D, Dan Patrick? Who was the first anchor of ESPN's flagship program, SportsCenter? We got Sam with C. We've got Mike M with D, and we've got Mike D with C. And nobody's right. The answer is B, George Grand. George Grand, 1979.
I knew that, but he wasn't on there long enough. I ain't give him credit for it.
Round 3, question 2. Which controversial figure is alleged to have fixed the 1919 World Series, inspiring the movie 8 Men Out? Was it Arnold Rothstein? Was it B, Meyer Lansky? Was it C, Sam Ace Rothstein? Or was it D, John Gotti? Let's hold our whiteboards up. We've got a C, an A, and a C. And the correct answer is A, Arnold Rothstein. Sam Ace Rothstein is from the movie Casino, right? Thanks to Mike D, our first winner of I Bet You Didn't Know. Again, a sports betting show based on each of our contestants will be donating a portion of their prize to the K through 12 school district that they talked about earlier. But however, Mike, Mr. D, will get to use a portion of his to make a sports bet. And I believe
Yes, it'll be the 49ers and the Rams. I'm going to take the 49ers plus 4.
you're going to take the 49ers to cover.
To cover the, yes.
To cover the 4
Cover the 4 points.
against the Rams.
The Rams.